Hi, my name is Dakota Denver, and I am doing the Walmart inventory shrinkage case. So this case is really about theft at Walmart, um, and that's a really big problem today. I'll just share this video real quick about it.
It is a $13 billion epidemic. Shoplifters across America are costing close to $35 million a day to retailers, and the numbers keep growing. As seen on these YouTube flash mob videos, many are brazen enough to steal anything and everything. But while shoplifting out in the open is one way to do it, down in Polk County, Florida.
So this is really about that. There's in Idaho there was a store that was having a lot of issues with theft, and so they called this guy in to kind of help reduce that. And so he got in there, he did some work, and reduced it, pretty well. But then out of nowhere, the amount of theft went down significantly, and he couldn't figure out why that was. He couldn't figure out what was going on, and so he found out as he was going through that there was some upper management that was kind of tampering with that in the accounting records as well, and not recording theft, basically overstating inventory. And so the first question is who is hurt by this in Walmart, and kind of have to look at the difference between shareholders and stakeholders. Shareholders are people who are invested in the company. They are the people who the board of directors, those kinds of people. And then there's the stakeholders who are also affected by it. And this can be anyone, especially the 40 employees that is in this store, and also the customers and all those kinds of people that could be possibly negatively affected by uh, this fraud. Um, so what should he do? What should you do if you were in this situation? As we can see from the book Seven Signs of Ethical Collapse, when an organization collapses ethically, it means that those in the organization have drifted into rationalizations and legalisms, and all for the purpose of getting the results they want and need at almost any cost. So as you can see here, the upper management is the one doing this. Some people above this guy's position, and so really they've really gone into this ethical collapse. They'll do whatever it takes to make themselves look better, and that means overstating inventory and reducing what looks like the amount of fraud or the amount of theft in that way. Um, so the guy really needs to be able to get above these people. First thing he needs to do is make sure that he has all his facts right, make sure this is actually happening, find out how it is happening, and then talk to somebody that either above that person or someone who can get in contact with the people that are their superiors and be able to kind of work out a solution here. Surely he's going to hear things like, well, this is upper management doing this, so let's not worry about it. Like, let's just let them do their thing. But as you can see, from the ethical dissonance model, this is kind of a low-high standpoint. So upper management is being unethical, and this guy wants to do what is right. And so to counteract, those pressures, I think he just needs to pull the ethos card and tell these people, hey, listen, like this is serious. This could really damage our image and could close this store for sure, and all sorts of things could go wrong, and everyone would be is unserved is worse off because of this fraud. So that would be a really persuasive response to those arguments. And in what context? I think that he needs to do this in a really low key context at first. Approach someone who can get in contact with these upper higher ups, and approach them somewhere quiet and just talk to them about it and see what the possible solutions are, because there could be lots of things going on. It doesn't sound like he has all the pieces to the story. And I really think if he did that, he could really mitigate the issues and do a lot to be able to prevent bad PR for Walmart, because he is trying to serve these employees and people trying to keep their jobs. So thank you very much.